Hello, everybody, and welcome back to G Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. Yeah, today it was a windy, cold, looking like it was going to rain type of day. You can see some gloomy clouds still out there, but there's blue sky over there. So never got any rain. About 3 seconds worth of drizzle this morning, about 8 a.m., and that was it. Just enough to put a few little water spots or little drizzle spots on the windshield of the van. And other than that, nothing. It's been promised all day long, and it's never got here. It actually is supposed to start last night and go through the night. Oh well. Anyway, coming up here on the start of February, so time to get some plants started indoors, of course. I know not everybody can do that, but see, I'm my own master of my cabin here in my property, so I can do whatever I want to do. Sorry, guys. Sorry, gals. Anyway, what I'm doing is I'm getting some planters put together here, or some starter pots gone together here. And I'm going to get some seeds in there. So for February in this area, the things that you want to plant are like basil, started indoors, of course. Can't do those outdoors yet. Bell pepper indoors, cabbage indoors, fava beans indoors, celery indoors, lettuce indoors, oregano indoors, radish outdoors. Most root vegetables like the radishes and beets and carrots and that stuff don't like transplanting. So you need to actually start those where you're going to grow them. But yeah, they'll handle the chill here as long as we don't get any deep freezes. It would be okay. And then, of course, snow peas. So I got my markers in here. I got some of my seeds in here. I got the broccoli seeds over there all ready to go, because you can also get broccoli going indoors right now. It's allowed for certain types of broccoli. So I'm going to be doing the green sprouting Calabrese broccoli, or broccoli. You remember my saying broccoli all the time. So yeah, that's going to go in. I'll get 6 plants of that going. I'm going to get 6 of each going, because you never know if they're going to take or not. So you have to do what you can do. Hint, when you go past a thrift store, if you ever see any of these old cookie sheets all beat up, got a little rust on them or anything, or you see somebody threw one out, grab them. They make great trays to catch the water that goes out the bottoms of these little grow boxes, and keeps you from making a mess inside your place. So I usually put newspaper around the edge just in case there's any splashes or anything like that. But got some newspaper there that's got some water on it. And I'm using rainwater from one of my collection barrels outside. And that's great because it's a perfect pH for the start of these things. So I'll be soaking these a little bit more just before I'm ready to plant, because they're not completely soaked and wet yet. This is garden soil that I bought last year or the year before or something like that, and I still have some left in the bag. And this is called a Stay Green flower and vegetables garden soil, and it's got some pretty good sized little pieces of wood in there, so it stays aerated really well. But to get it wet, usually I'll put it all into a big 5-gallon pail, and I'll fill the pail halfway up with water, and then I drain that water off and I use it to water the seedlings as they start growing. So there's no wasted water. But you also start off with nice soaked soil ready to start your seeds in. So that's a nice little tip for this. I got all my little stickers in there ready to mark them, and so I remember what I'm growing. And I got 6 of the 6-bin growers. Each one of these has room for 6 seeds or 6 plants. So that's 36 plants I'll get started, and they'll stay inside here all the way through February into March when the weather starts changing, and then I'll watch for the weather patterns to change. Once they get to my satisfaction, then I'll move them outdoors. It won't hurt them to stay in here and keep growing a little while longer in this nice warm cabin. And I got the big window here for sunlight, and I got the little window there for sunlight, so it does its thing. And my little process, you can set up your own little way of doing it. I've seen some people actually build a little solarium, or if they have a solarium in the house, they use that to start their seeds early, like in February. Towards the end of February, I'll actually get my tomatoes and corn and that stuff in, and bell peppers, things like that. I'll get those all started next month. But in the meantime, I've still got probably 4 more of these cookie sheets in storage that I can bring out and get more units sitting here on top of this little coffee table thing, which I got from my good friend Sharon. It's for actually outdoor patio, but it works great because if something falls on the floor, you don't have to get down on your hands and knees to find it. You can look right through the table. Well, that's about it, everybody. I just wanted to cover all of this and let you know what was going on, and see how things go from here. The puppies are all fed. The chickens are all fed. And it's only day 2 of the new chicken feed mix, so I can't give you an honest opinion on if it works or not. But they have been eating it, and we'll see how that improves on the egg laying here in the near future. All right, everybody, that's it. Thanks for joining me. This is G-Bear reminding you, don't forget your thumbs up down there. They're important. Don't forget to share and subscribe. And remember, I keep telling you, this year, all your subscriptions to my channel are free. So get in there while they're free. Click that subscribe button. Costs you absolutely nothing. This is G-Bear signing off.